Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. Today, we're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets Christmas game that they will be playing against the Los Angeles Lakers, which could be LeBron James' last Christmas game, and if not, very possible his last Christmas game as a Los Angeles Laker. Look, I think last year we were blessed to see the Christmas day or night game between the Lakers and the Warriors, and it was a great Christmas treat that we got to see between Stephen Curry and LeBron James. And I know a lot of people were requesting that would be what we would see again this year, Steph Curry versus LeBron James, and that's a great matchup. And honestly, I just feel like whenever those two guys go up against each other, it is a great game, you know. But I just don't like the idea of that being repeated. You know, this back-to-back years of two teams playing each other on Christmas Day. And that's why I think it's great that the Lakers and Warriors are going to open up the season opening night against each other. I think that is a great game. Literally, I think you look at every game last season those two teams played it. It was an amazing game to watch. Both LeBron and Steph put on a show. Just was I thought it was one of the most interesting matchups in the regular season last season. I believe so. I thought the games between those two were really interesting to watch. And so I'm glad that's on opening night. And then you've got KD versus LeBron on Christmas. And I've kind of talked about this as a basketball fan to start off this video about, LeBron and KD and Steph and LeBron. I've talked about it as a basketball fan, but I want to start talking about it as a Rockets fan. I'm so happy that as a Rockets fan, this team is playing on Christmas Day again. I mean, the Rockets haven't been on Christmas Day since James Harden left Houston. Last time the Rockets were playing on Christmas Day actually was against Kevin Durant's former team. Kevin Durant, wasn't with the Warriors then, but it was literally the season after Kevin Durant left Golden State. 2019-20 season, which was still 2019, was the last time the Rockets played Christmas Day. The Rockets had a terrible loss against the Golden State Warriors, who were terrible that year, on Christmas Day in 2019. That was the last time the Rockets played Christmas Day. And so I'm so excited this team is going to be back and playing on Christmas Day. I think it's obvious it's a big reason why they are back on that Christmas Day stage is because Kevin Durant is on this roster. You're not going to see a Christmas Day that like guys like Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, LeBron James, no matter where they're playing, are not going to get excluded from Christmas Day. I'm excited to see it, and only complaint is that it's not in Houston, but of course, I think LeBron's going to be the home team. His home team is going to probably be, having the Christmas Day game. I think the last year's game was in Golden State, but we are talking about LeBron's potential last Christmas Day game. So it's going to be an exciting one. I think for the youngsters on this team that have never played on a Christmas Day game, which is a lot of them, Amen Thompson, Alperen Sengun, all those guys, there are only really a couple guys on this team that have played on Christmas Day outside of Kevin Durant. This is, I think, one of the biggest regular season games they've ever played because these guys haven't played. Just talking about the young guys that have been on this team for the last couple of years and never played a Christmas game. Like, they've been in the playoffs. I'm not including the playoff series against the Golden State Warriors. I think just talking about regular season games, it's going to be one of the biggest regular season games they've ever played. I think the top two regular season game, I'd add this with the Golden State Warriors in-season tournament game the Rockets played. I'd say this past season when the Rockets played the two games against the Warriors and the Thunder in the in-season tournament playoffs, I think those were two big games, but Christmas is a different level. Getting the opportunity to play on Christmas, because only 10 games get that opportunity, that means you're in the top of the league. And so, I think it's a great honor to get the opportunity to play on Christmas Day. Sometimes it could be really bad. It could suck because you're not You're not with your family potentially, but I know a lot of people that are playing on the road on Christmas bring their family with them, and so but let's just hope that this is a good game for the Rockets. I hope for a close game, but the Rockets also are going to be playing on opening night this year. I mean, last time they did that, it was against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors in the 2017-18 season. That is nuts. So let me know your thoughts. That's the game that Kevin Durant hit the game-winning shot, but they looked back at it, didn't count, and the Rockets won. Came back from 20 down to beat the Golden State Warriors and Kevin Durant. And now the next opening night, the Rockets are playing is with Kevin Durant on their team. That is funny. But today, double attack for, not double attack, but double positive, I guess you could say, for the Rock. I don't even know if that's the right word for it. But double, I think it's better. Double good news for the Rockets was scheduled release for Rockets fans, including me, that they're playing opening night with NBA's first game back on NBC in a while. And then also they're playing on Christmas Day. And both of those for the first time in a while. First time playing in Christmas Day in 6 years, and then first time playing on opening night in 8 seasons. 8 years is the last time they played opening night. 2017 is the last time they played opening night. So 8 years. It's crazy. Let me know your thoughts on the Rockets, Lakers Christmas game that will be played in the comment section, and peace out.